Welcome back to SimCity, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jason, the Arcane Bagel, and unfortunately, I had a bit of an issue with SimCity over the when it was launching, and I lost my original city that I was doing the videos of. I think I just forgot what server I was on because I was on a couple servers trying to make cities, while being able to get on whatever server I could at the time, and accidentally, when I was going through and deleting cities I thought were not the right ones, I deleted the right one, and which actually was the wrong one. But anyway, English is for people who want to be smart. So I lost that city that we had started together as a family. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to start over. I already have something new claimed here. It's just a little plot of land that has no resources or anything. I really didn't want to have to deal with the whole trading and mining and shipping and all that stuff because there's still those game-breaking bugs, and just really want to focus on the city making part of it and not worry about specialization. I am gonna work on education on this in the city and probably go into importing for electronics. So let's go ahead and get started. I already got my new graphics card and power supply, so right now I'm running a GTX 660 Ti, and definitely notice a difference from my 260. So I really like it, and it makes this game look a whole lot nicer. I have everything on ultra right now, or max settings, so hopefully it'll look nice for you guys too. And I also have the filter on warmer. There's so many other filters you can go with. I'm sure you guys have already found this out, but just depending on what you like, or if you want to go for like a more cartoony look, Juicy I think is the cartoony one. But let's see if I can even see anything yet. Yeah, it's just a little brighter, but with buildings and stuff in there, it looks a lot more cartoony. But I like the warmer one. It looks more realistic to me. Alright, so we got our highway coming in. I like that it's not just, it doesn't just end, it actually goes through and then continues on. The region I chose is 5 cities and 1 Great Works, and they are all connected to each other. So if I do end up going with other cities, or if I want to invite a friend later on, my friend that I was supposed to play with ended up not liking the game, mainly because of all the problems it's having and all the things that are broken. So unfortunately for now we're going to be by ourselves. But enough of me just babbling on and on and on. Let's go ahead and get to work here. Now, let's see, I'll let people come into the town a little bit before actually making an intersection. I'll put that up to there. Yay, we have broken ground on our city. Alright, let's make a couple side streets off over here. Oh, that works. Actually, we'll follow this too. Follow these lines. That. And that. And we'll close it. And we'll make this little residential area. Oh, crap. Pause. Didn't want to make all that residential. There we go. Yeah, we'll keep this zoned, because then that can turn into apartment buildings later on, since it's on a main street. We'll do that here too. And then we'll put a little bit of commercial here, kind of across the street and around these intersections so they can actually get there. And then let's go ahead and continue the avenue on a little bit. Oop, didn't want to do that. I want to go out this way and then curve that way. Go like that. And yeah, we'll go with low density for now. Yes, I know we need water. And we'll do that. And we'll go to that one. First, let's get power going. Do that. And put those guys there. That there. And that there. Alrighty. Let's see, we need water too. Since we're by a river, we have unlimited water. As long as we bring this out there, bring a road out there. Go like that. We'll put this guy there. Unlimited water! Beautiful. Alright, so that'll start working. And I definitely want to get a school going here, but I need my town hall first. So let's get that up. Yeah, we'll put him right here. Alright. Peoples are happy. We can name our town. Shall we call it? Call it Intellibagel. Because the people living here will be intelligent. Alrighty. Now we can do schools. The grade school. Let me make a road first. Pardon me. Let's see here. Make this coming out here. And then we'll put this over there. There we go. Make sure we get bus stop where we need it. And the thing I learned to kind of help with traffic is with bus stops, you want to place them on both sides of the street. Because as of ever, I don't know if they ever fixed it, it seemed like Sims did not want to cross the street to go to bus stops. So I do it on both sides and it seems to work out pretty well. So my chair is probably going to creak because I have to move. Hopefully it won't. Oh. There we go. Okay. Sewage, of course. Well, let's see here. Where do I want to put sewage? I'm going to put it back this way somewhere. Since the wind is blowing towards the river and people are living over this way. So let's do that. Do this. Do that. Get some sewage pumping out that way. And we need some more houses. Actually, we don't need more roads because I can just put them on here. There we go. Beautiful. And I guess I'll zone this too. Just in case that wants to turn into a bigger home. Not enough shoppers. I know, we're getting there. Start our little town small and slow, and eventually it will increase. What we got? Aren't enough blue collar workers, alright. And then more jobs. Well, I'm working on it, people. Let's go ahead and make this all commercial through here. I'll make this all industrial. There we go. I still haven't brought back cheetah speed yet. We're still on llama. Right now cheetah speed's on the test server, so hopefully that'll be implemented in the next patch. Let's see, school currently teaching 0 students. Oh, because it's 7 at night. Beautiful. Nice little town coming up here. Let's go ahead and take a little tour. Slow it down. It's so cute. Bustling construction. Harsh reality. Or realty. Let's see. Hot dog stand. Nothing but green bubbles over there. Kids have no place to play. We need a park. Alright, we'll put a couple parks up once I'm done looking through the town here. But yeah, this game runs so smoothly with my new graphics card. I love it. And I love being able to run games on max settings. Not sure I could play like games like Crysis on max settings. I'm sure I probably still need something even better, but or at least just better computer rig altogether. Little industrial district here. Rotate faster. There we go. Back there. Light construction truck. Alright. Let's bring it out. Alright, so now that we've got some buildings and we're making money, I can kind of ignore it for a second. I want to see what some of these other filters look like. So off completely is brighter than what I had. And let's see what else we got. Go with neutral. To me it looks the same, maybe a tad duller, but I didn't really see a big difference there. Soft, definitely more dull, but still the same basic color scheme, I think. Let's see, bleached. That should be interesting. So yeah, that really tones down the color and just kind of gives everything more white to it. Which makes sense, because that's what would happen if you put bleach on anything. Vintage. Oh, okay, I see what they did there. It's kind of like a 60s movie effect kind of thing, you know? Like just... Or like magazines, if you look at those old magazines like Reminiscing or whatever it's called. Reminisce. I don't know. But this is the kind of picture quality that's in those kinds of movies and magazines. Vibrant, I'm guessing is going to be really bright and color filled. Yeah. Warmer is what we had it on. Desaturated. Almost black and white, but still some reds. So I think desaturation gets rid of, looks like what, greens and blues? Not sure. And then, where am I? Cooler. So it's kind of like warmer, but the opposite? I have no idea. It's got more of a blue to it, if you can tell, than warmer does. And where were we? Sepia, everyone knows sepia. It's like the old western kind of look. More browns. Film noir. That's all black and white. Oh, did I skip one? Where were we? Yeah, black and red. So that leaves all the reds in. That looks pretty cool. Leaves all the reds in, gets rid of greens and blues. You can see the stop sign right here. Still red. And what else we got? Orange and gray. Okay, a little bit lighter than black and red. Juicy. Oh yeah. Really cartoony. Jeez, there's so many of these things. Teal and orange. There you go. Faded. Okay, so that's kind of like the vintage, but even more faded, which is probably why it has the name Faded. Green tones. High green content. And platinum. There you go. And then the cool thing I thought was they've got colorblind optimization. So for even people that are colorblind, you know, see which one works for you, and should be able to see all the colors that you need to see according to what your eye takes in. But we're gonna go back to warmer because that's what I like. I don't think it changed. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, it's because it's raining. It got all hazy. I was like, why does that look different? Alright. Let's bring this up to speed again. We want more residential, so our neighborhood will just be back here then. Back this way. Keep this guy curving. Bring this guy like this. And we'll bring this like that. This. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ignore that. Onward. Not enough simoleons. Oh, that's why. Derp. That. Give me some more homes and more people to work. Closed. Anyone complaining that they need workers or what? Cause no shoppers. Okay, so hopefully getting more people in will increase number of shoppers. I do wish we had cheetah speed though. Really do. Yay, all the people coming in. I love just going down and looking. I mean, a lot of people have complaints about this game, and I'll agree. There are a lot of game-breaking problems. But if you just play, you know, and just assume that everything works, I mean, it still runs. It still functions for the most part. But yes, I agree. They need to fix some things, like the traffic thing. You know, traffic has gotten better in the intelligence of what routes they take, but agents still fill the first sink available when they go down a street. So like, you know, when they're coming home at night, or what time is it? It's 2 in the morning. So maybe if we look when they're going to work, I don't know if that'll work, but definitely when they're coming home from work at night during rush hour, if they, you know, come down this road and they turn here, all the cars are going to go right into this house, regardless of whether that's where they started, whether they live there or not, until that fills up, and then they're going to go into this one, fill that one up, and they're going to go into this one, fill that one up, and it's just unrealistic. You know, there should be, like in SimCity 4, designated homes for each person, and they go to that house. Also, though, when looking at SimCity 4, there weren't actual agents. It was just a graphical representation of these are cars, and this is what it would look like if these cars were real. But it wasn't actually real cars. It's just a visual representation. But see how those 3 cars, if you rewind it, just went all into this house right here when they came home. These are all moving vans, so they don't count. Even though you can tell, you can see 1, 2, 3, then they go to the next empty home. I mean, that's just one problem. Another problem is the whole RCI system just does not work. You could basically have... I've seen videos and pictures of people who have just residential, no commercial, no industrial, no city services, no education, no nothing at all, no parks. And they have like the maximum population they could have. Everyone's happy, everyone is free from illness, and that just shouldn't be. You know, I mean, it should not be like that. But, you know, I like pretending that it works. Because as far as I'm concerned right now, it's working. But, like I said, we'll just go ahead and keep playing. So here comes people. See? Pile all into that house, then this one, then this one, then this one. There's no designated home. But that's okay. Yay, morning rush hour. Go, people, go. I know traffic's getting kind of bad, but this is a small neighborhood, little side streets. I'm going to keep it like that until it's, you know, really hurting my city. Alright, so we have more industrial demand. So let's go ahead and throw in a few more of those. Or a few more areas of industrial zonage. That works. We'll do that. Sorry, people, if you were all going to that building that I just destroyed to go to work. Hopefully that won't come back and bite me in the ass, but it probably will. It probably will. Let's see, so much traffic in the city. Maybe the mayor should invest in mass transit. Maybe I should. Who knows? Because I really do want to keep these just side streets. But at the same time, once we start getting garbage services and fire trucks, anything that stops in any one spot for longer than a brief second, it's going to impede traffic flow. That's why it's better to have 4-lane streets. Let's see, like everyone here just has to be turning left. And then they're just, for the most part, turning right back around and going back. Maybe looking for work now that something built. Yeah, that's what it looks like. School, what's wrong? Classrooms are full. Well then, we don't have the money to do anything about that. Deal with it. Oh shit. Pardon my language. Forgot we gotta get... Well, don't need to worry about school bus stops just yet, because I can't fit any more students, so it doesn't really matter. So, you know what? I guess I'll just take out a bond and deal with it. Except... Alright, let's build more... classrooms. Let's see... Where do we want this? Here? There? Nope, that'll destroy houses. We'll go there. We'll come out, and now we'll put some school bus stops around. Alright, so let's see. We got coverage. Put one here. And then put one here. Looks like that's all covered. Good. Because I know Sims will walk 400 meters as well. Whether or not they cross the street doesn't really matter, because I've got one on this side, so that covers everyone on this side of the street on the inside of this little rectangle, if you could call that a rectangle. And then this one here covers the outside. So if they don't want to cross the street, they don't have to. They can go to one of these bus stops. Alright, we're bringing in more students now. Still want mass transit. Power's alright. What do we have here? Public library. Should invest in that for sure. Put it right here. It'll help with education levels. Increases education of the entire city, so. Our demand's pretty low overall. We're making money. We are doing quite well for ourselves. So, like I said before, I mean, I'm sorry that we had to start over. I want a place to ship our freight. That's the other thing. Shipping freight doesn't seem to be working quite right in this game. But, like I said, we'll just go with it. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm sorry that we had to restart and make a new city. Hopefully, now that the servers are stabilized and I'm not switching back and forth between servers and forgetting which server I'm on, what city I'm playing, then I should be able to keep track of one city and make sure not to delete this one. So, again, I apologize, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Adios, folks.